Projekt Guru.
Всем привет! С вами Zak Novak на радиостанции Novorossia Rocks. Welcome back to Novorossia Rocks Radio Station. This is Projekt Guru. Guru is always in the house. Guru, thank you so much for all the hard work you do. And Guru, again, especially thank you for that wonderful documentary you did for me. Bless you, brother. Always my brother. Andre as well, my engineer, thank you so much. Natalia has a day off. She will be with us on next Monday. So here we go. Obama causing tensions in Syria and the Middle East. Growing tensions around Syria and discord among states fighting against the Islamic State terrorist group are playing into the hands of the United States. This, according to Giulietto Chiesa, a well-known Italian journalist, politician, and former member of the European Parliament. Turkey downed the Russian warplane with NATO's acquiescence and at the behest of the United States in a bid to stop Russia's actions in Syria, where thanks to the Russian military, about 2/3 of the Islamic State army have been exterminated in just 1 month. In his words, evidence of the surviving pilot of the downed Russian Sukhoi 24 bomber left no doubts the Turks had waited for the right opportunity. According to the Italian journalist, discord is in the interest of the United States. Due to various reasons, the international coalition against the Islamic State is a mockery. As a matter of fact, each of its members pursues its own interests, and Europe is paying the price for spreading terrorism, since it is in the interest of the United States to keep its European partners in a state of terror. The Russian Sukhoi 24M all-weather bomber, NATO reporting name of it is Fencer, was on an anti-terrorism mission in Syria on Tuesday morning when it was shot down by Turkish F-16 fighter jet. Ankara claims it downed the Russian warplane after it violated Turkey's airspace, while the Russian Defense Ministry says the bomber was in its airspace over Syria at the time of the attack. Both pilots of the downed warplane ejected safely after they were hit by an air-to-air missile, but the commander was killed in a militant's gunfire from the ground as he was parachuting. Russia's 2 Mi helicopters, NATO reporting name HIP, were engaged in the pilot's search and rescue operation, which reportedly lasted for some 12 hours. Oh, and by the way, before I continue, Guru, conferences, any meetings with Russia and Turkey have been canceled. Here we go. Ceasefire violations by the Poroshenko regime. Nazi Kiev forces opened fire from mortars in the vicinity of a railway station in the Donetsk People's Republic, a local official said today. The mortar shelling occurred around 6 a.m. in the suburb of the Yasirovatsky district, the territory of the Donetsk 70 station. As a result of the shelling, a private house was caught on fire. The blaze was later extinguished by the rescuers. The shelling was carried out from the positions of the Kiev junta troops in the Pesky village near the Donetsk airport. No casualties have been reported. Under the February 12th Minsk peace deal, artillery systems with the calibers of 100 mil and more should be withdrawn from each other by 50 kilometers. Multiple launch rocket systems, MLRS, by 70 kilometers, Tornado, Uragan, MLRS, and Tochka missiles by 140. In line with the September supplement to the package of measures, guns with calibers of 100 and tanks, mortars, including 120's caliber, were to be pulled back by November 12th. Again, ceasefire violations by the Poroshenko regime. Guru, listen to this. The Nazi scum activists from the Crimea blockade said on Thursday that they would not allow workers to repair a power line leading from Ukraine into the Black Sea Peninsula. A spokesman for the Ukraine's Ukrenergo National Energy Company said, "We have 24 hours to complete the effort to repair the power line. However, the protesters, right sector Nazis, say they will not allow us to repair works. At the moment, the issue is being discussed. All the repair teams are ready to start completing the repair." The repair works at the Kakhovskaya Titan Elektrostanция power line began on Tuesday, while failing to confirm that the electricity supply to Crimea would be restored. This will depend on the agreements between the protesters and the Kiev authorities. Crimea was cut off electricity supplies by Ukraine on November 22nd. genocide, war crimes. Remember that, Guru? As a result of actions carried out by the Ukrainian radicals, all 4 transmission lines running from Ukraine were damaged. On Tuesday, workers started repairing one of the power lines that supplies electricity to the 2 districts of the Kherson region in southern Ukraine, north of Crimea. The authorities of the Donetsk People's Republic, DPR, have imposed an embargo on coal supplies to the Ukraine junta for at least 2 weeks. Acting Director of the Industry Development Department in the administration of the DPR head, Eduard Polyakov, said on Thursday. The embargo on coal supplies to the Ukraine junta has been imposed for 2 weeks, according to preliminary data. The Nets news agency quoted him. The DPR's decision has been prompted by Kiev's delay of payments for coal supplies. Thank you, Mother Russia. The convoys of the Russian Emergency Ministry have delivered humanitarian aid to Donetsk and Lugansk republics. More than 100 vehicles, which brought more than 1,000 tons of humanitarian cargo, mainly food and medication, have arrived in Donetsk and Lugansk. Currently, the vehicles are unloaded in the presence of representatives of the local government bodies, which will later distribute the humanitarian aid, including among the socially significant facilities in the Donetsk and Lugansk regions. After the unloading is over, all vehicles will travel back to Russia's Rostov region. This is the 46th humanitarian aid convoy of the Russian Emergency Ministry for the Donbass region. Since August 2014, more than 54,000 tons of humanitarian cargo for residents of Donetsk and Lugansk regions have been delivered to eastern Ukraine, which is Donbass, Novorossia. Thank you, Mother Russia. Hey everybody, that ends our program. Please, I stress, please, everybody stay on alert, be safe, have a great weekend. See you all on Monday. Guru's in the house. We are all in the mood. Let's play some Soul Finger for everybody out there. We're in the mood. You know why? Because Russia is doing a wonderful thing. Destroying ISIS. Yes, sad what happened, what Turkey did. Turkey, we will never, ever forgive you. Viva Assad. Viva Mother Russia and Novorossia. We are holding on. Donetsk and Lugansk, we're holding on. So everybody, bye-bye. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.